Okay, Rabbi, so we are back on Halachot Shabbat. We left off on volume 5 at number 206, finishing the point of writing on Shabbat, not writing or rather erasing on Shabbat. And we said that a person is not allowed to erase on Shabbat. And we've been speaking about the question against the Ramah. We said that how can the Ramah restrict the eating, the slicing of the cake, giving you a quick recap. Bechor, Paftarenia, Matsucheni. Yeah, I knew you were going to say it, so I prepared you. For you, it's one time, that's it. You don't have to review it again. But you have to, Bechor, review. If you don't review, you don't know. Whoever does not review, does not remember. Gemara says, Kol halomed ve'eno chozer, Masechet Sanhedrin Tzadik Tet. If a person learns without reviewing, compared to a person that plants without harvesting. Harvesting. Урожай собирать. Сколько ты это трудился, этот урожай посадить? Сколько? Много. Пахал землю, whatever you say, садил эти зерна, все поливал, все переживал, это сделал, то делал. Целый год на это работал. Пришло время это все собрать, ты ушел в другую полю. He says a person that was learning and learning and learning, he's trying to put it in his brain, is to plant it in the brain. When it comes to review, saying, Amo, еще раз тоже сама рабай. He doesn't want to review. When he doesn't want to review, he cannot harvest. Birshut morai verabotai. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehakol niya bidvaro. Amen. So now comes the Bechor. I ask you a question. Can I eat Leila Seder, Yom Tov, eat matzah that look shape like a bird? Why is it mutar?
Because this is
you erasing the shape of the matzah whenever you're eating.
That's not your intention.
We're not Ashkenazim, thanks God.
Thanks God.
Your intention to eat.
Very good.
And it's already built into the matzah.
Very good. Okay, Bechor, today we're going to go to the next one. Beseder. Thank you. Question to you, Bechor, is this. We always say, Rabbi, when you have this equation, Pasik Reshe, the Rabbanan, I don't intend for something, but it's going to happen. And it's happening on Rabbanan level. If I don't care for the end result, mutar. Remember? Okay. I have a question. Gemara says, what if there is a case right now of a beehive at a, beehive.
Пчела.
No, beehive.
Что это beehive? Улей.
Uli, да. На улице. Uli. So the uli, which is a beehive in English, right now on Shabbat, there is a rain on it. Не жалко их. Чтобы на них дождь не пало, I want to cover it for the rain not to drop on the beehive, or not to ruin it, the honey, not to ruin the flies, whatever it is, the bees, whatever the case is. I want to put a cover, Meir Bachranov size, big one is going to cover the entire beehive. My kavanah is for the rain not to go on top of the bees.
Учили в Барате, если какой-то ущерб принесет, стул остался на солнце, на улице, на дожде, можете занести мутар. Это мутар.
But what do you have to do with this, Bechor? My question right now, even though my kavanah is not to trap the bees, but whenever I'm going to close the cover, the beehive is going to be closing everything thoroughly for the beehives not able to escape. Rosh Shabbat, can I do such a thing or no?
Yes.
Says the Gemara, not allowed.
Но это вы же escape говорите.
Why? Because the bees
Да,
cannot escape.
Because you care for the result.
Rabbi John, I don't intend for the trapping. They cannot escape. Who cares?
Intention.
I intend for the rain not to fall on them.
Суром.
Кауры.
Yeah.
То же самое, что с
Снихали
коляской.
я уже.
А?
Коляска, ребенок там лежит.
Вы же его не трапали.
May, what do you say?
Why do you care? For the
My kavana is for the rain not to fall on the bees.
А здесь
Because you
бий
need the
застрял.
Huh?
Because you need it.
Now, my kavana is for the rain not to fall on the bees, on the honey or whatever.
Not to trap.
But my kavana is not to trap.
But you still,
But inevitable,
Like
You
trap.
still do intention.
still enjoy from it. You still benefiting from the trapping.
how?
Because they're not escaping. You enjoy, you benefiting.
Yeah.
Gemara says asur.
Alright?
Comes Rav Yosef says, Habibi, this Gemara is only, there's three answers it gives. Beautiful answers. It says, answer number one, he says, this Gemara follows Rabbi Yehuda's opinion. Rabbi Yehuda holds, I don't care about your kavanah. I care about bottom line.
End result.
Bottom line, the bees got trapped? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. We in Olam HaMaaseh, Asher bara Elohim la'asot. Yaakov. God created this world to do. You create over here trapping. You trapped. Who cares? Kavanat hakol, kavanat sikol. Rabbi Yehuda says we go after your maaseh. Rabbi Shimon disagrees. He says you wrong, Rabbi Yehuda. In Torah it says לחשוב מחשבות בכסף ובזהב. Whenever Betzalel ben Uri needed to create the Mishkan, did he create the Mishkan like a regular Spanish guy would create the Mishkan?
Нет.
He needed to put a lot of
Махшава.
machshavot over there. And Torah emphasized that. לחשוב מחשבות בכסף ובזהב. He needed to have such a mind. Gemara says it's unbelievable mind, Bechor. See, I don't think in the world there's somebody like that. 12 years old. Betzalel ben Uri, 12 years old. He needed to make waving, you know, woving, whatever you say, yeah? I say weaving, a thread. תכלת וארגמן, ותולעת שני, ושש מוסר. 3 colors, twisted, intertwined. Thank you. That the blue color on this shape side will going to be lion. That's Simon lion. On the other side of the parochet, the purple, the argaman color should make that's Simon eagle.
Wow.
You understood what I don't think you understood what I said.
After Simon.
The design.
Look at this design, Bechor. There is a design here, right?
Да.
This design, if I take the material out from this side and from the other side, Tanel John. Tanel Atzadik.
Вы.
Kohen John.
Его паспорт.
Passport.
Show me, please. Чай налитва?
Bechor, ваше имя עלינו לשבח פלוס פספורט будет сейчас. עלינו לשבח с паспортом.
С паспортом.
Now, Bechor, you see this decoration? If I take right now this material out, I take it out, yeah? From this side and from this side, the decoration is going to be the same or no?
No.
No? What do you know? If I have right now this rectangle or whatever you call it, how do you call the shapes?
Да,
Romb?
ромбики.
Rombiki, what I see. Rombiki from this side.
Там
If
тоже
I
ромбик.
take it the other side, it's going to be the same rombiki or no?
Yes.
Of course. It's just maybe not going to be as shiny as this side,
Yes.
but the thread is the same color, same right shapes. Betzalel needed to be so smart to make from this side, he has to make Simon lion.
А там игл.
Because the thread is twisted. Techelet, blue color, like Techelet Yevtzitzit. The Argaman,
Red.
burgundy. The Tola'at Shani, red, clear red. Veshesh Moshzar, what is Moshzar?
Скрученный.
Твист.
Сплетенный.
Splityomi. Now the thread has blue going around, has red going around, has burgundy going around.
Red.
Now those dots that go around blue, dots going around red, dots going around burgundy, he needed to
Yes,
create
picture.
shape of lion on this same parochet. С этой стороны, same parochet from the other side, different shape. You guys understand what I said or no?
So what was the shape on the other
The
side?
blue color on this side will be lion with a burgundy background. On the other side, same material will be eagle with blue color, burgundy color with blue background.
It's a miracle.
Can you do that or no?
Сулейман.
No, meow.
Как второго звали? Помощник.
בצלאל הנורי,
Aholiab.
העוליאב, רבי אחי סמך, העוליאב.
Он тоже был такой умный.
No, only him, בצלאל בנורי.
Слушай,
Бамбалео, не такой умный, был умный, не такой умный. This בצלאל בנורי was extremely smart. Hashem said, ואמלא אותו, I will fill him ברוח חוכמה. Was a
Moshe doesn't know,
special wisdom, yeah, that even Moshe Rabbeinu could not figure out, like he figured this out. Imagine you know certain things better than Rabbi Ovadia Yosef,
Second to Shlomo Melech.
better than Baba Sali, better than Rabbi Chaim Kanievsky. Bechor, imagine you know Torah, how to do certain things more than Rabbi Ovadia Yosef. More. Кто ты должен быть? The age of Netaneli was 12 years old.
Минор он тоже не мог, да?
Yeah.
Что стало в конце?
No, I'm just showing. So now, what do we see? The Gemara says, Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai says, we don't go after bottom line, after the act. We go after
Шава.
machshava. I told you on Shabbat, you can turn on fire in practice if the proper mindset was there. Such as you make a timer.
You're not turning it on.
You made it to be turned on.
Oh, because the bottom line is it turned on.
Yeah, bottom line have fire. Huh? Yeah, fire, even fire, really fire. Yeah. Bechor, can you turn on fire on Shabbat? No, but if you make a timer on Shabbat, you mutar. The plata should have turned on, let's say fire should have turned on at certain time, right? And I want to make it turn on earlier than that time. Or turn off later than the time was supposed to be turned off. So that extra hour that is going to be on right now, I'm making the fire exist. Can I play with the Zubi key and move it to make it, instead of 10 p.m. to be turned off at 10:30 p.m. and 10 at 11 p.m.?
Shabbat?
Shabbat.
Yes, yes.
10:30 p.m. I said. 10:30 p.m.
Yes, you could do it.
Why? You fire, Rabbi Chkasodet.
Allowed to extend the current
Это уже было запрограммировано.
Shabbat you program it. You move the Zubi key over there. There's a manual Zubi key. Tick, 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 tick. You move and make it longer. Or it's supposed to be turned.
Она была запрограммирована.
It's supposed to be turned off by 10 o'clock.
Ну, не знает, такой таймер есть. Там зубик.
30, 10.
It's only the manual one.
Не,
Only the
не
manual.
который у вас дома, а Кабухор.
Not the Lutron.
Right, not digital one.
Да.
And there's many more. Bechor, can I water my garden on Shabbat?
No.
Huh? There was a time Rabbi Ovadia Yosef and Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Auerbach was a big problem in Israel. The water in Israel was so low, they needed to buy water from Turkey. Не было воды в Израиле. No rain for a long time. They came to Rabbi Ovadia Yosef and said, Rabbi John, question. We see that you guys do Netilat Yadayim, religious people, have 10, 15 kids every house, Baruch Hashem. You guys do Netilat, use water, not always dirty water. Why? They're not religious people. They use the water whenever they wash dishes, shower, toilet, whenever the hands are dirty. No? So this water, it's hard to reuse. But you guys wash a lot of times Netilat Yadayim. Every morning, Papa, Mama, Babo, Bibi, everybody do Netilat Yadayim. How much water goes through the pipes? It's clean water. A lot of this water we can use to water the gardens. So what we're going to do? We're going to make a win-win situation. Every house that is going to accept putting the sink in their house with the special pipes, we're going to reduce the water bill, and they're going to also direct that pipe to their private gardens.
Irrigation.
Huh?
Irrigation.
Irrigation?
Через трубу можно.
Bechor, question. They're gonna do netilat yadayim. The water is gonna go to the sink. It's gonna run to the hole. It's gonna run through the pipe outside to your backyard. To your backyard, benefit your plants. Rosh Shabbat.
Ну так.
How can it be? Ты же поливаешь.
Она же directly не пошла, она через трубу.
But hold. If you don't look at the how did he go there, you look at the bottom line. Bottom line. Did you water your garden?
Yeah.
Can you water your garden on Shabbat?
No.
So why is this allowed? So the right are you doing? What's going on?
Directly you don't do it.
But it's Pasik Yeshe Deoraita Shalom saying.
Пасик
Около вас сидит сегодня.
идет по грамма.
Very good. So we have Bechor Pasik Yeshe concept with Grama. When Pasik Yeshe connects with Grama, even though the end result is the Oraita, and even though the result is beneficial to you, Mutar. That's how Rabbi Oyerbach also pasking.
But the grammar part is that it's not gonna grow.
Why is it Grama? Because it's not right away.
It's not gonna
It's
grow.
hitting the sink basin, and then it's rolling to the sewer line, and then it's going through the pipe outside.
But the benefit is also grammar. The benefit is
No,
not right
oh,
away
good,
either.
good point, good point.
Planting is always good.
Very good. By Zorea, that's an exception, like baking, that we have always gamma in it, and it's still assumed right on Shabbat. The Zorea point, but the watering point, you're not allowed to do directly, but you are allowed to get it done in Pasik Yeshe Begrama. So even though the end result to Palivai is Agarot, Isur Doraita.
How does it get there? I don't get it. It just falls on the garden?
I told you before, there was one time in a synagogue, next to the synagogue, there is a guy, next to the synagogue. Kippah, Shabbat, Palivai, Tzvoi Dvot.
Yeah, I saw it.
Well, they don't know.
No, not
Bechor, every Shabbat is in the shul. He's not hiding it, Kalpokti.
Он не знает это.
Why Bechor? 20 лет конечно приходит, Паро Moshe, Moshe Паро. Паро Гилгул был такого, Moshe был Гилгул Сикова. Хаджона, it's okay, it's also needed. Gilgul, Tikkun, все это нужно. But cannot sit 20 years on the same thing. I mean, you have to develop the community. Remember with you, I was walking with him. I told him that according to Halachah, this is not allowed. So I didn't know. So this is asur by Torah.
Нельзя. Иуда нельзя. Будем лечить.
Следующую неделю мы проходим там Бехор, уже он этого не делал. Поливать свой двор, он поливал.
Let him do a sprinkler.
Yeah, he didn't know that there is even a problem. You're telling him a solution, but first you have to realize that there is a problem to come to solutions. So what do we say, says Rabbi Ovadia Yosef? According to Rabbi Yehuda, we go after bottom line. You made it. Oh, kavanat akoy, kavanat sikoy, this concept, that concept. I don't care. I go after the bottom line. Rabbi Shimon says, I don't care about the bottom line. I care about Machshava. Where did you get this, Rabbi Shimon, that Melechet Machshevet, Asrat Torah, we go after your Machshava? It just says in Pasuk, Lachshov Machashavot, Bakesef Ubazav. He needed to be Machshavot, Rabbi Tzalel Benuri. He didn't just do whatever every builder will do. He needed to think about every move in Bet HaMikdash, in the Mishkan, how to make it perfectly. Based on this, as Ravadia, this Gemara that says if you're going to cover the beehives with the cloth, your kavanah is to trap the bees? Your kavanah is to trap the bees? No. Your kavanah is?
Cover.
Cover it for not to get the rain, the sun, whatever, not to get problems. Nachon? But Rabbi, it's going to happen. Pasik Yesheh says, Gemara, it's not allowed. Pasik Yesheh, it's for sure to happen. Says Rabbi Yosef, hold on a second, why is this not allowed? Didn't we say, question to you, Bechol, let's give the first introduction. To trap on Shabbat, allowed or no? Not allowed. Do you remember we had two levels of trapping? One the Oraita, one the Rabbanan. When is it trapping the Oraita? What type of animals?
Wild.
Когда маленькое место.
Usually get trapped.
Very good. There is two categories of animals on Shabbat. One you are allowed to trap. Sorry, I didn't say right. One people usually trap. One people usually don't trap. For example, if people trap flies, do you trap flies for your benefit, Bechor?
No.
No. Do you trap, what's his name, mouse for your benefit? No. You're gonna eat mouse on dinner? You're gonna eat fly for lunch? Even on Thanksgiving dinner?
But that could happen for your benefit. For example, you could trap in my house if you have a snake. Now you have to take the snake, mouse, feed the snake.
True. But people do that?
Don't do that usually. No.
Did you see people going around and trapping this? No. But did you see people trapping different type of birds, different type of cow, calf, all these type of animals? People trap them or no?
Yes.
Yeah. They raise them, they put them in cages, they make sure that they're not going to come out. They run after them if it's a wild one. They put traps that they will going to catch them. Fish, people catch the fish from the sea. Nachon? So this is a kind that people trap. Question, Becho, what the status of bees? People trap bees?
No.
Huh? So back today, Bechor, you don't know what bees even. People don't even deal with them today. But back in the day, there was Bechor, special way to trap bees. Yeah? The Shulchan Aruch says whoever does that is a thief.
Why?
Because you're trapping somebody else's bees.
How?
That was the ways the Shulchan Aruch talks about how you do it.
Automatically it's someone else's?
If it is, it's somebody else's.
Attracts other bees that belong to some other people. That's
Yeah.
it.
If you do that Bechor, you're a thief. If you sign a Ketubah pasul.
It's also by the birds.
If you sign get pasul. The husband and wife are still married. She goes to somebody else, child mamzer.
Also the birds. They
Not a joke. Mamzer for generations. For life. Штамповка mamzer.
Голубятники.
Голубей тоже так делали.
Yeah, голубей.
Мы ждать здесь голубями, что не хорошо, что ли?
Но вор.
Почему это его он покупает? Что ли?
No, we're talking on Pakubay, no problem. We're talking back in the day, they knew a trick how to steal from somebody else's his bees.
Своровать, если
Да.
он украл.
They used to make things like that. How to catch their birds, somebody else's birds, how to catch somebody else's bees, how to catch somebody else's animals. They had like different tricks of the nature. They knew these things. So Hanachu says whoever does that on Shabbat, whoever does that in general, he's a thief. I didn't do anything. I did something. They came to me. I didn't go and take it. The fact that you made that trick, it's like you go ahead and take them.
Sounds like 47th Street.
Well, yeah. If so, listen to this, Bechor. Listen to this. So bees, which category they belong to? That people trap them in order to benefit from them? Do you make any honey from flies? Do you make any benefit from mouse?
No.
No. So these things, what they need it for? But bees, there's a benefit from them or no?
Yes.
Yeah, you make honey from them. Healthy honey, unfiltered honey, to make it tasty and healthy for you. Nachon? So therefore, says Ravad Yosef, you could think, that's the second answer he gives. Says, first answer, this Gemara that restricting it, follows Rabbi Yehuda, putting the cover on the beehives. Why? Because Rabbi Yehuda says, bottom line, it's trapped.
No.
If you closed it totally, it doesn't have to run. It's trapped. Bottom line, it's trapped. If it is trapped, you made it. Rabbi, it's not my kavanah. Habibi, we don't follow kavanot according to Rabbi Yehuda. We only go after kavanot according to
Rabbi Shimon.
Rabbi Shimon. So if it is Rabbi Yehuda, first of all, says Rabbi Yehuda, this Gemara follows Rabbi Yehuda. Second is, how do we hold? We follow Rabbi Shimon. So listen, a question. What are you trapping there? What animals? Birds. Birds, bees. Bees, what category do belong to? The Oraita section or the Rabbanan section?
Rabbanan.
If you'll say that it is the Rabbanan section, and this Gemara follows Rabbi Shimon, then we have a big question against the ruling that Ravadia all the time uses. This equation is out of the window. Rabbi Yehuda holds, says, we don't follow your kavanah. We follow your ma'aseh. Kardi, kardam. Did you put the cover right now on the top of the beehives and you locked the way out? You took away the freedom of these bees? Da? Rabbi Tani Maya Kavana. I don't care Kavana Mavana. I care about the bottom line. Rabbi Yehuda says. Rabbi Shimon says, no. It says in Pasuk, Lachshon Machashavot. We go after person's Kavana. How do we hold? Yaakov, how do we hold? Like Rabbi Yehuda or like Rabbi Shimon? Kavana, Rabbi Shimon. Gemara on Masechet Shabbat, last page says, page 157, Kuf Nun Zayin. Gemara says, we follow in Halachot Shabbat like Rabbi Shimon. This machloket Rabbi Yehuda, Rabbi Shimon, Rabbi Yehuda Shimon goes many times in Shas. The Gemara says, halacha for Shabbat laws like Rabbi Shimon.
At the bottom line.
That's the bottom line. So this Gemara that says it's not allowed to, bottom line you covered, bottom line you trapped them, follows Rabbi Yehuda. That's first answer. Therefore don't question the ruling of Rav Ovadia Yosef. But what could have been the question? So says Rav Ovadia, some people didn't, Ashkenazim for example, you asked me this yesterday, how do Ashkenazim say, Pasik Yeshe de Rabbanan, you don't care for it's Asur? Why do they say it's Asur?
Right.
Because you know where they say it's Asur? You say from this Gemara. This Gemara is essential. Some Gemarot are only for that location. Some Gemarot are widespread. The concept that they teach, it's a key concept throughout the whole Shas. This is one of them. Gemara says that if you put this trap, and let's say the bees, people don't trap them. Even though it's beneficial if you'll have them, but when was the last time you saw people trapping bees?
So the Rabbanan.
So therefore it doesn't fall under the category of the Oraita like the other animals people trap. It falls under the category of the Rabbanan. And nevertheless, what the Gemara said, Pasik Reshe, I don't intend for that. The Rabbanan,
Still not allowed.
and still not allowed. So that's against our ruling. What do we say all the time? We always bring you those three fingers up. I don't show you the middle finger, I show you three fingers. Yeah? And what do? I tell you, Pasik Reshe, the Rabbanan that you don't care for, Mutav, Shigav Takma with the chime, Prana. I gave you last time an example. A person went to the refrigerator on Shabbat, goes to his relatives, anim takir religiosny. You see they left the LED light in the refrigerator on. Now Baburi asking him, help us with the kitchen. Open the refrigerator, I need to put stuff inside. Can you open the refrigerator? The light is on.
If you know, you can open it.
I know, I saw.
Pasik Reshe de Rabbanan, and you don't care.
So if there is a lot of light in the kitchen, do I need the light in the refrigerator or no? No.
But it adds benefit.
True. But do I need it? No. I don't care. Without that, I wouldn't manage? I would manage. So therefore, my intention is to turn on the light when you open the door?
No.
No? So it's Pasik Reshe de Rabbanan that you don't care for. Allowed. That's what they all the time say.
במקום מצווה.
Even without mitzvah. Symbolic if there'll be mitzvah. Even without mitzvah.
So why do we need to call the goy?
Huh? You don't need to. If it's LED and you have kitchen and light in the kitchen, you're good. Another example, Bechot. Can you on Shabbat run or walk, let's say, on grass? But you're going to detach the grass, Bechot.
Your intention not detached, your intention to walk.
But it's guaranteed it's going to get detached, Bechot.
I don't care
the
about
Rabbanan.
bottom line.
Huh?
Rabbanan Pasik Reshe.
So what again you're going to pull out? Which equation? I don't intend. I intend to walk, not to detach. And I detach it with my feet. I not detach with my hand. Who detaches grass with feet?
Yeah.
It's not abnormal. Shinui. I don't care for it to detach, not to detach. Lo nichale mutar. Right? Always this equation. We play a lot of halachot with this equation. Nachon?
So it's also not 100%, right?
Huh?
Not always 100%.
I'll give you another one. Nachon? On Shabbat, you bought new shoes before Shabbat. On Shabbat, you're walking on snow. And you bought Adidas shoes.
You don't hear shoe riding in the bottom.
Your shoes leave after you. Adidas just built. Adidas just built. Adidas just... Footprint. Can you do that? You're riding on Shabbat.
You're not riding.
Riding of 5 letters.
You don't riding, you're walking.
6 letters, huh?
You're walking.
You're walking.
Stamping.
Stamping. Штамповка. Shabbat штамповка. Можешь ставить? А? So why are you allowed to walk with these shoes on
פסיק
Shabbat?
רש"י, גמרא מותר.
לא גרמן, אומר, סקר פריים סקז'י.
It's a psik ratio and
דרבנן. רק דרבנן, תשע פישש, שש בוק איתם פישש.
Abnormal.
I'm stamping abnormal. People don't stamp with shoes. People stamp with the letter, with a stampovka, right? פסיק רש"י, דרבנן, because abnormal. I don't care for this Adidas budget, Adidas ni budget. Not sure, I don't have the stocks in Adidas company. It's not my benefit to make them up or go down. For me, it doesn't matter. Publicize them or not, right? So, allowed or no? What do we say? Mutar. Mutar. See how many halachot we over and over and over, same concept. Comes the Ashkenazim and say, I'm sorry, your concept is wrong. With all their respect. Why? Or not? Gemara said, you're not allowed to put a cover beehives completely. Why? Because you're going to end up trapping the bees, making tzida, the trapping on Shabbat, nilzeh, asur. These bees, this belongs to the category of that people don't trap them. It's like flies. So, that's not my kavanah. I don't care for it to be trapped or not. I care for the honey not to get ruined, for the water not to penetrate through the boxes of the beehive and ruin the honey. And what do we say? I don't care. But what the Gemara says, not allowed to do that. Bye. It's a pasik reshe. I don't intend for the trap to happen. The Rabbanan, because I'm trapping bees, which is like flies. Deloni hale, I don't care if it's going to get trapped or not going to get trapped. I just want the honey to be protected from the rain. And still, what the Gemara said? What the Gemara said?
No.
The Gemara said asur. So this is against the equation.
We don't hold the.
So that's why that's the reason
Ah.
allows cutting the cake.
Comes Rav Ovadia Yosef says, Habibi, this Gemara is not the way we follow. This Gemara is Rabbi Yehuda. He doesn't have this equation to begin with. We follow Rabbi Shimon. That we says we follow equations. Depends if you had kavanah, didn't have kavanah, level doraita, all these things is according to Rabbi Shimon. Answer number one. Answer number two, it says, who told you that bees and flies are comparable? You said trapping the bees, it's asumid rabbanan, and you still don't intend, and you still have a restriction over here. So it's against the equation you, Rabbi Ovadia Yosef, always play the game with. He says, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. This pasik reshe not on the rabbanan. This pasik reshe on the oraita. Why? Because you are trapping bees, and bees are beneficial. It's not like flies. Kakoy honey or benefit you're going to get from flies?
Nothing.
Huh? Nothing.
Only sickness.
Only that they silent bacteria from them. No. So if you trap a fly on Shabbat, it's asur derabanan. But if you're trapping a bee on Shabbat, asur doraita.
Produces for you, it's honey.
Yeah, it can do for honey for you. So it's pasik yeshe on the oraita. That's why Gemara said asur. That's not a question against my equation.
So how did Rabbi Shimon say it's mutar?
But we said that the
Hold on. Huh?
How did Rabbi Shimon say it's mutar?
Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai? It is a mutar.
He didn't say mutar. What did he say?
Gemara said it's asur. Gemara is anonymous. Who said it's asur? Unclear. So you can say this Rabbi Yehuda said it, or whoever said it is behalf of Rabbi Yehuda, followers of Rabbi Yehuda, or you can say Rabbi Shimon said it. Because the only two Chachamim we have in Shas that arguing Shalom about when I do something that I don't intend for, which is this example, I don't intend for trapping of the bees, I intend for the rain not to ruin my honey. But the bees getting trapped, bottom line, Habibi, the bees getting trapped. That you made the action of trapping, melacha violation. So who is this? Who is this Gemara? Is this against the equation that Rav Ovadia always plays the game with? Says Rav Ovadia, no. This is Rabbi Yehuda followers. We, Rabbi Shimon followers. Therefore, our equation stands. Answer number one. Answer number two, even if you're going to play the game that this is Rabbi Yehuda, that's not a question against us, because we allowed people on Rabbanan level are trapping the bees. It's doraita. Why is it doraita? It's like flies. No, it's not like flies. Flies people trap for no benefit. Bees people will trap for benefit.
I have a question on that.
Yeah.
I thought the whole reason that we're saying that people don't normally trap bees is because the Gemara said elsewhere that people who trap bees are thieves.
If you're
It's based
trapping,
on that
if you're
concept,
trapping
right?
other people, person owns it. But let's say I'm going to a field that nobody owns it. I'm on an island. Hefker. Can I trap them regular day? Yeah, I'm not a thief. Now come Shabbat. If I'll trap the bee on Shabbat, what avera did I do? Shalom? Doraita or Rabbanan? If I trap a bee on Shabbat, Doraita. Why? Because it could be beneficial. People make honey from that. So therefore, it's not a question against me altogether. Therefore, our ruling stands strong. That pasik yeshe, the Rabbanan, that I don't care for, lo nichale, muta. Palamav sichra obade, yeah.
There's a third answer you already mentioned.
Yeah.
In the shul that goes Shabbat, it's a
For them is enough. Two is enough already.
The shul has a fence. Inside the fence, there's chickens.
Chickens.
So am I allowed to open and close the fence of the shul?
Ooh.
I asked the rabbi. He said it's allowed because they're domestic. I don't know. So I was asking.
So Be'emet, the Beit Yosef discussing this, and we had the discussion here, if you guys remember, a few pages ago.
Что говорит он вопрос?
I have chickens. Kukuriku.
Курицы.
Okay.
I open the door to come to the backyard, front yard,
Yes.
and then go kaneso. I have to say Shalom Aleichem Malachi Ashar. Then I walk inside the kaneso. Question he asked, Rabbi, when I open the door, the chickens are in the front door.
На улице ведь они.
As soon as I open the door, the chickens can come out, so they have freedom. When I come to kaneso, I close the door.
Trap.
I trap.
No.
Вот его вопрос, Бехот.
Это не трап, это ваш animal, и вы не трапы. Это не чужой animal.
It's a big place. It's already there. Quran, plus
Your
it's an
attention
animal that's
go
He's
out.
close.
Nothing to do чужой свой. It's trapping.
Это не trapping.
Это не хозяин.
Why not, Bechor? Why not?
Because your attention not trap. Your attention to walk to Beit Knesset, they come back.
Yeah.
By the way, chicken go out and
Yeah, but
that's it.
is it all right?
No.
Chickens is doraita.
Yeah.
Of course, people benefit from them.
Yeah.
It's not flies, it's not mice.
So how secretion won't help you?
Oh, now Bechor. If you guys remember, we learned the Rashba's opinion, Masachet Shabbat, page 107. What did Rashba tell us? If I'm walking to my house and suddenly I see a deer, Alein, Johnny Bechor,
Да.
and I say, Ibi, my deer, what is this jellish?
Заходи, поживем вместе.
Can I close the door? At night time, I want to go sleep. Yalla shol damoy, deer sitting там.
Да.
Олень.
Ваш attention
Waiting for Kiddush.
close the door, not to keep the alien, to thief doesn't come.
Yeah.
Alien пусть бегает.
But Rabbi John, pasik reshet shu, pasik reshet.
Массикрейшн мест.
Vanis.
Сейчас мы дверь закрываем дверь. Там стоит с пистолетом.
They're not comparable, Bechor. No. Everything you pistolетом.
This is not comparable.
Aaron, what's the answer? Allowed or no?
What's allowed?
Double кавана там где.
Если
What did we
маленькое
learn?
место олень зашел, нельзя.
It's a big place, that's why.
Потому что он может бегать. там.
No.
А,
We said even if it is small place, it's allowed.
Наоборот, на большом нельзя.
No, большой или маленький. Both cases we allowed it.
бывает.
We said, according to the Rashba, pasik reshet is only whenever I cut off the chicken's head. And I say, I don't want it to die. I just want the head for the children to play with. Toys R Us closed down, run out of business. I need to buy another toys to my children.
Two separate things.
I cut off the chicken's head and say, Rabbi, I don't want it to die. I wish you will have two heads and not die. One head for my child to play, one head for him to stay alive.
Okay.
The Gemara said, Habibi, he has one head. He doesn't have two heads. You're going to cut off pasik yeshe, you're going to cut off the head, velo yamut, he's not going to die. Who said, well, it's not my kavanah. Who cares that your kavanah? Bottom line, he's going to die or no? He's going to die. Says Rashba, this is pasik yeshe. Whenever the action and the first action and the second action in the same item. However, whenever I'm closing the door of my house, and I'm trapping the deer. The door of the house is here. The trapping of the deer is there. The deer is over there. It's not in the same item.
There's two separate.
In two separated things. Remember? And Ravadi brought this Rashba to allow the hot boiler, electrical or gas water heater on Shabbat. Because I am opening the water over here in a private house or building apartment, doesn't matter. I'm triggering something over there.
Downstairs.
It's not in the same thing. The faucet valve is here. The boiler system is there. My kavanah is to take out the hot water that I already have. Not talking about tankless system, talking about with tank. I already have in the tank hot water. Как Бехор сказал, я танкист. У меня уже танк есть. Can I open the Shabbat, the hot water? Shalom.
מותר,
What do you say?
מותר.
Mutar. Why?
For any type of house?
House, yeah. Mutar. Why is it? We said it's not the best to do. Better to be mahmir. But if there's a person that has a need right now, cold outside, to my shok chalad не будет написано.
Вот раз
Like
на
for the
10-м
kids, for example.
For
на
kids,
10-м
for wife,
этаже
washes
живет
dishes,
человек,
cold
10-й
fingers.
этаж. Туалет флаш сделал,
Right,
насос заработал.
right,
He doesn't care.
right.
Все то же самое.
Oh, so says Ravadia, based on this Rashba, what do we see? I did a faucet valve over here. The system got triggered over there.
That's what the grabber, no?
No, Gamma is because of Masir Monea. There's a pressure that wants to come in.
This pasigreshe, that's special the
Jo.
grammar.
Идите ари.
Pasik Yeshe with Gamma. Yeah. What did we learn? Pasik Yeshe with Gamma.
Even you
Even Doraita. And even Nichale. What did we learn? Mutar.
What's the example?
Rabbi Auerbach brought that. With the sink of the pipe in the backyard.
The main example they learned it from, like,
From where the Pasik Yeshe on Gamma?
Yeah.
What we learned from? Oh, it's going to confuse the crowd. Masechet Eruvin Pechet. He dumps the water, garbage through the private domain. He goes to the water, and the water is going to move it 4 amot away. My kavanah is to dump the bucket. Is not to make it carried over there, but it's going to go over there. It's going to go over there with the time.
Если
the
Хананян
waves.
начинает случаться, мы идем на Меэбен.
Swami Bechi.
Rabbi, so why do we
Где доктор Мебьё?
Oh, так и сказали там. Ребята придут.
why do we have these like Jewish companies that install the Shabbat water heater?
That's for the strict opinions. If you want to be the best of the best, put this company that they have this kasher Shabbat water systems. It's the best of the best. But if a person right now by his ochemo, by his cousin, somewhere it is, and he needs to open the hot water to wash the dishes, to other things, there is a need. I'm not talking prosto takat krivem. There is a need.
You have to know the system.
Do you have tank? They have tank. Yes, you guys have tank less or tank? No, less tank. Почему спрашиваешь? Просто шаббат, you know, это halachot, то все. Что, можешь, что ли? Да, можешь. О, у меня этот звук дардиса, все, нет, нельзя говорить. Она, Одам.
But it's not the best of the best.
For them, whoever allows it, he's Odam. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen.